My name is Cory Mock. I am the director of 3rd Street Clinic in Grand Forks. I'm also a state representative in the North Dakota Legislative Assembly representing District 42. I graduated in 2008 from the University of North Dakota with a degree in history and a minor in geography. I studied abroad at the American College of Norway in 2004. Had an absolutely outstanding experience, and had you asked me my senior year of high school if I'd ever study abroad, I'd have told you absolutely not. And now it was honestly one of the best experiences I'd ever had. Study abroad, it was an eye-opening experience when I moved to Norway. It was an opportunity to envision or to actually see how the world works. Now, I was a North Dakota kid, and I grew up in Minot, moved to Grand Forks, and I'd always had dreams of getting involved with government or working with friends and just working for people. Being in North Dakota, I knew that there was a lot of things that happened around the world that impacted our state, and then things that our state did that impacted the world. But until you move to another country, you really don't get to see it in its full effect. And that was a great opportunity. You got to meet excellent individuals that were moving along in their career paths. It was a networking experience. It brought on new friendships. Opened your eyes to what the world does and how what happens in one part of the world isn't necessarily right across the world. For me, it built tolerance to other cultures, awareness of how other societies operate and how they make it work, and it brought new ideas to how I live my life. In fact, I think the one thing I brought from living in Norway was you don't have to wear just white cotton socks every day. You can wear colorful socks and have it reflect on your personality. And honestly, that is one of the many things that I brought from Norway that have impacted my life every day. When you really sit down and think about it, there was 1,000 reasons to say no when it comes to finances, class schedule, a million reasons under the sun. But when you sit down and weigh the pros and the cons, you really think about it. You put all those reasons aside, and you see that studying abroad is an experience that comes once in a lifetime. That if you don't do it now, there's a good chance you never will. And the reasons to do it just stand up. They make themselves known, and then the decision is really on you to pull the trigger and to sign the papers and say, hey, I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to learn in a different country for a while. I'm going to experience new cultures. I'm going to broaden my horizons. I'm going to open my eyes, and I'm going to see how the world outside of where I live works. Studying abroad is an adventure. You'll experience the world, see new places, and build lifelong friendships.